Bangladesh finds itself at a crossroads. The nation is grappling with a complex web of political and economic challenges. The year 2025 has brought significant change to the political landscape. After a wave of public protests, an interim government assumed power. This followed the departure of longtime Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. The new government, led by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus, faces a daunting task. It must steer the nation towards stability and democratic elections. Yunus, renowned for his work on microfinance and poverty alleviation, is a respected figure. However, his government faces criticism from various factions. The transition has been tumultuous, marked by uncertainty and unrest. Opposition parties are pushing for a swift return to elected rule. They argue that the interim government lacks a mandate to govern. Despite the challenges, the interim government has taken steps towards reform. It has established commissions to address key issues. One crucial area is electoral reform. The goal is to ensure free and fair elections. This includes updating voter lists and encouraging voter participation. The government aims for 100% voter turnout, a lofty ambition. The transition period is a delicate time for Bangladesh. The nation is navigating uncharted waters. The outcome will have a profound impact on its future. The success of the interim government in holding credible elections is crucial. It will determine whether Bangladesh can move beyond its current political turmoil. The world is watching closely. The path to elections in Bangladesh is fraught with obstacles. The interim government has set an ambitious timeline. It aims to hold elections by late 2025 or early 2026. However, this depends on the successful implementation of electoral reforms. These reforms are complex and time-consuming. One major challenge is the need to update voter lists. The existing lists are riddled with inaccuracies. There are concerns about fake names and outdated information. The government aims to create a clean and accurate voter roll. This is essential for ensuring the credibility of the elections. Another hurdle is the deep polarization within Bangladeshi society. The political climate is highly charged. There are sharp divisions between supporters of the previous government and those who backed the uprising. This polarization makes it difficult to build consensus on key issues, including electoral reforms. The international community has a role to play in supporting Bangladesh's democratic transition. International observers can help ensure that elections are conducted fairly. Financial assistance can support the implementation of reforms. A successful transition to democracy in Bangladesh would be a positive development for the region and the world. Bangladesh's political turmoil has taken a toll on its economy. The nation is grappling with a multitude of economic woes. High inflation has eroded the purchasing power of ordinary citizens. Basic necessities have become increasingly unaffordable. Power cuts have become commonplace, disrupting businesses and daily life. The previous government's economic policies have come under intense scrutiny. Critics argue that mismanagement and corruption led to the current crisis. They point to excessive borrowing and a lack of transparency in government spending. The interim government faces the daunting task of restoring economic stability. To address the crisis, the interim government has appointed experienced technocrats to key economic positions. These experts are tasked with stabilizing the economy and restoring confidence. They have announced measures to curb inflation and attract foreign investment. The success of these measures remains to be seen. Political instability and uncertainty are major deterrents to investment. Businesses are hesitant to invest in a climate of political turmoil. The interim government must address the political challenges alongside the economic ones to create a conducive environment for growth and prosperity. Bangladesh's internal challenges are playing out against a complex geopolitical backdrop. The nation's foreign relations have become increasingly strained, particularly with its neighbor, India. The relationship has been complicated by India's support for the ousted Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina. Bangladesh has also criticized India's stance on minority rights. The treatment of Muslims in India has been a source of tension. Additionally, Bangladesh is grappling with the ongoing Rohingya refugee crisis. Over 1 million Rohingya refugees from Myanmar are seeking refuge in Bangladesh. This has put a strain on resources and infrastructure. The international community is closely watching developments in Bangladesh. The country's stability is crucial for regional security. A peaceful and prosperous Bangladesh is in the interest of the entire region. The international community can play a constructive role by supporting Bangladesh's democratic transition and providing humanitarian assistance for the Rohingya refugees. Bangladesh's future hangs in the balance. The nation stands at a critical juncture. The choices made in the coming months and years will have far-reaching consequences. The world will be watching closely as Bangladesh navigates this challenging period. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe my channel for more update.